Greetings and salutations for the 5 of you that are watching this. I just got to rank 1 for the very first time after 1,061 hours, I think. And I wanted to show the match that took place in order to get to rank 1. It was a pretty interesting match, to say the least. The killer that I used most of the time to get to rank 1 was this man here, Mr. Deathslinger. He's my favorite killer to play, and I feel the most confident in him, which is why I decided to play him. I do not think I want to stay at rank 1, or red ranks for that matter, because I do not enjoy playing the way the game plays at red ranks. Survivors bring the absolute best perks. They bring some of stronger items. They play absolutely optimally, and if you don't play a little dirtier than you'd like to, in my opinion, you will lose every time. You need to tunnel sometimes, you need to slug sometimes when necessary in order to get the results. That being said, I think I prefer to play the game a little bit more relaxed. I like to use goofy perks and add-ons and play in a way that's not competitive, especially because this game has so much RNG in it. I just am not a fan of that. So, I wanted to get to rank 1 just to say that I could get there just once, and just not care about it. So without further ado, let's look at the loadout I used for this. I used the modified ammo belt and the warden's keys. This is the double reload add-ons because I wanted him to be able to reload his gun very quickly after shots. And then my build was pretty straightforward. It was Thanatophobia, slows down every injured survivor gets a 5% penalty to repair speeds, and totem cleansing. Not that totem cleansing is an issue with this build, but if I get 4 people injured, that's 20% slowdown on generators, which if Deathslinger's pretty good at injuring people and keeping them, especially with deep wound, in an injured state. So that would become a problem. They would slow down on doing generators that way. The second perk I ran was Sloppy Butcher. It's excellent on Deathslinger. It basically, in so many words, causes you to bleed a little bit more, and it also causes you to take longer to heal from an injured state. So combined with Thanatophobia, which will motivate them to heal in the first place, that'll take even longer to do, which should slow down the game a little bit more in my favor as well. Nurse's Calling is in case somebody's behind a wall and I don't notice, and they're healing, or they're picking somebody up off the ground, or they're healing another person. I will be able to see their auras within 28 meters, which, if they're healing again with Sloppy Butcher, it'll give me a chance for this to happen more often because it'll take longer to heal. I might walk past a certain area and then boom, I see an aura that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. So that's a little bit of an info perk that, with these 2 perks, I feel is pretty strong. One of my favorite perks in the game, of course, especially on Deathslinger, is Save the Best for Last. Basically, every time I hit someone who is not the Obsession, I get a 5% decrease on my cooldown, where he wipes his gun. So, if you can get enough stacks, you can get up to 8 stacks of Save the Best for Last. You get a really quick cooldown after you hit the survivor. And then on top of that, you have the 2 reload add-ons. So basically, this is fast action reload Deathslinger. And I felt that that was probably my best bet to optimize and fully make my chases efficient. So with that being said, I will move us to the footage from the game. I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I got Father Campbell's Chapel, which I'm not super crazy about on Killer, but I've had some good luck there before. Gotta find the first survivor, obviously. So thought maybe they might have spawned because I was so far across the map, maybe on the gens over here. failed skill check, you know, confirms my suspicions. And I'm like, okay. Where did she go? And I see she's going towards Killer Shack, so I'm like, forget that. And then I see Elodie. I'm like, okay, much better. Surprised she threw down the pallet that early, especially when she wasn't injured yet. But, you know, we take that. Then I go back to check and see what the Claudette's doing, and I find the Meg. Missed the shot, because really wanted to get that shot. I see the Meg go over there, but... Or I mean the Claudette, rather. And I find the Meg over here. I'm like, okay. I've got her in a pretty rough situation. I angle her towards the corner. This is something that I do to try and mess with their movement after the hit. Because a lot of times they'll be thinking like, oh, I need to go this way. Surprisingly get Shack Pallet out of the way early. So I'm like, alright, this is, it's not the worst start. Lose a gen, still haven't gotten it down yet, and that's a concern. There's Claudette again. I should have shot there, and you'll see why in a couple seconds. When she had life. And I could have just stuck it out and shot her, but I guess I tried to mind game this thinking that she was going to stick at that tile. So, another pallet out of the way, so that's good. Really proud of that shot. I just guessed that she was going to be going through there. Got really lucky. Had to break the chain, of course, but I was feeling myself after that shot, for sure. Just checking to see if anybody else was there. There's the Yui. Wanted to zone her out with the ADS. Unfortunately, I'm losing my save the best for last stacks by chasing her, but I need to get a hook. Fake like I'm going left. And she's not looking behind her, so I'm thinking, okay, she doesn't have dead hard. I didn't even have to use a shot, so. So I got our first hook. This gen's got a lot of progress. I figured I'll kick it and see if I can buy myself a little bit of time. And I hear stuff being worked on over here, so I'm thinking maybe somebody's here. Of course, there's Claudette again. No pallet here means that I get this hit, which is awesome. Thank you, Elodie, for dropping it earlier. Appreciate that. I see blood around here, thinking maybe she would hug the pallet, but terrible missed shot there. I really should have just aimed downward. That would have been the difference between getting another down on Yui. Ambitious shot there again, too. But I have the double reload add-ons. I see somebody healing over here, so it's not the worst thing. Another missed shot that should have been hit. That would have been another down on Claudette early. Elodie is smart here. She takes a hit for her. Try and distract me a little bit. Claudette did not do a good job of getting away discreetly. And I see her over here. I don't know why she came to this side. It surprised the hell out of me, but you did not get the pallet. Absolutely not. Maurice observing my denial of the pallet. How you doing? And second hook for, or no, first hook for Claudette. That's right. I see scratch marks here, but I didn't see like where they went after that, so I'm thinking, okay, I've got a decent 3-gen around here, so I might want to try and defend this. I hear that they're going pretty fast on this one, so again, losing stacks to save the best for last. I really hated that I kept running into Yui. I thought maybe that there'd be another person on this generator, but might as well just kick it, because I think I scared everybody away from it anyway. Looking to see if they're on any of the other ones. They're working on that one. Elodie had a great move here where she committed to the corner and then waited for me to shoot and just moved back. I gotta give her props. That was a great bait. That's the kind of things you need to do against Deathslinger in order to win. You gotta make your movement unpredictable or make it look predictable, and then when they take a shot, then, you know, that sort of thing happens. So I really gotta give her props for that. Had to break the chain here. It just wasn't close enough to get a normal hit. So I figure she's got deep wound now. She's got to go heal. Yui just healed up. I think I still have to check on this generator because there's so much progress on it. If I leave it and just assume it's going to keep regressing, or regressing, if I can speak properly, then it's going to be a problem. They do a gen off in the distance. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. I see Elodie's still hanging around this gen, so I'm thinking I can probably get this down now. She's in a terrible spot. Got a Z wall at best. So she does the thing that a smart survivor will do. Like, if you know you're gonna go down, try and go down in the furthest corner away from the action. So she did what she could. Accidental M1 there. I don't know why I did that. I think I was squeezing the mouse a little too tight. You could see me shake the mouse right there as well, because with them having done that generator, I audibly yelled like, "Fuck," at the top of my lungs. So I was like, I don't really want to defend this gen inside the chapel. But I was so happy with this shot coming out of the window, because I felt like if I missed that, that would have been a big deal. Didn't really see where Meg was, still wanting to pay attention to gens since I'm on 1 gen left and I've had 3 hooks. I can't afford to prioritize sticking around the wrong part of the map. I think what I should have done in this situation, honestly, is I should have camped Elodie to stage 2. Because abandoning her and allowing her to get away... Missed shot there, of course, too. That is huge. I mean, if I had her on Death Hook, I could have gotten her down maybe before... they finished this last gen. I see that she's trying to take me away from the generators again, so I abandoned chase. Saw somebody to my left. Then there's Claudette here as well. Claudette heads for Shack. I know I'm probably not going to really be able to waste time chasing here. I think in the gen probably with the most progress has got to be the church gen. Get a very generous tip of the gun M1 there, but I missed a shot. I had a lot of shots that I wanted back in this game. And obviously with 1 generator left and only 3 hooks, I had a very rough start. I don't know why she committed to falling when I hadn't moved yet. But save the best for last was the reason that I got this down. Which is why it's one of my favorite perks in the game. Checking this generator. Might as well kick it. Again, buy yourself whatever time you can. I see Claudette here. I made a mistake where I should have hit her through the window. I had time. But I was kind of panicking, so I just broke the chain. I thought maybe I could pull her around the corner there. I didn't really realize that I could have pulled her towards me through the window. I was really happy with this shot on Yui. She kind of messed up running away, got caught, and would save the best for last. I was able to finish her off. I don't think I necessarily had time to get this hook. Like, I should have been just slugging at this point until I got everybody, but I figure at the very least she could be a radar for me if somebody goes to save her. Like, if I see a noise notification, then I'll know that somebody's after her. I see the Claudette. It's another key shot that could have gotten me some big pressure. Elodie, I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. I think she had balanced landing. Right here, I should have slugged her again and gone to defend that hook, because if I get that kill, I believe I'm okay. But that was a big mistake on my part. I shouldn't have committed to hooking Elodie. Tried for a really cheeky shot on Yui there, just wasn't gonna happen. Claudette once again in shack. I could have gotten this shot, but I knew that she was gonna move, so I didn't have a lot of time to get it, and I just missed. Getting more stacks to save the best for last. Thank you, Meg. I see somebody's picking somebody up, so I need to stop that from happening. I think Elodie was on the top floor there. I completely missed her. And here, I think she tried to bait me to shoot her, but I knew that unless she had dead hard, which I knew she had balanced landing, that she wasn't going to make that pallet, so I just waited and put it through her. Yui had adrenaline, that really hurts. Meg gets picked up, but I have Elodie dead, so 3v1 on endgame is nice. At this point, I'm just chasing blood, seeing wherever I can go. Meg caught horribly out of position. I don't know what. The first time I'm seeing dead hard. So that was a mistake on her part to be able to, you know, she really sold it terribly. I'm thinking, okay, I gotta hook her. I think this might have been Meg's first hook, too. Take her away from the doors, you know. I'm thinking they're probably on the doors. So which one do I have to commit to? I'm thinking this probably this one. But then I see this. And I meant to shoot the Claudette, but I actually got lucky because she didn't have borrowed time. And would save the best for last, I got a hit on Claudette as well. Wanted to slug her in case she had decisive. I see Yui's picking her up, so I pop real quick around the corner and pull her. I thought maybe I'd cancel it so I didn't have to deal with the cooldown from the broken chain. Interesting flashlight save, to say the least. I thought maybe I could poke Claudette, but she's behind the wall in there, so... Just get Meg on her second hook. Couldn't get Claudette through the window. I was like, God damn it, I gotta chase her out of that damn... Luckily, she was silly enough to be trying to heal through Sloppy Butcher. So that gave me more time. I think here she was trying to distract. Got the Yui. Still have 4 stacks. Incoming dead hard. I see she got borrowed time. So, okay, I'm gonna go for the Claudette then. Get more stackies. Claudette, I remember, is only on second hook here, so I need to put her further away. And I believe Yui is dead. I think they could have gotten it at the very least a 3-man escape. They just messed up in the end. So I'm thinking, okay, Meg's probably at the door and she's probably gonna get out, which that's fine. And then I see this, and I'm like, what? And then I realize that this Meg decided to try and open the door and thought she could beat out her deep wound bleeding out. So it just absolutely befuddled me. It's like, okay, well, thanks for the 4th kill. Please don't have power struggle. I'll be very sad. Then I had this realization as I walked away. You'll see me stop, and I'm like, wait a minute. Was that a double pip? Did I get enough? Because I needed 2 pips to get this, to get the rank 1 from this game. So I was like, did I get enough? And I see Merciless Killer. I got it. Haha! So, of course, the achievement in the upper right-hand corner, Legendary Killer. Checking the match, and yep, there it is, rank 1. So, if there was any game that I wanted to get rank 1 on, it's definitely a game like that where I was able to come back and capitalize on their mistakes. I don't know if they were Swift or not, because I see 4 Kindreds, 2 Self-Cares, you know, like, there was an Unbreakable. I'm lucky that it never came into play, or maybe it did and I didn't notice. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and thanks for watching, guys.